My name is Donna Friend, and I'm a resident of Holly Springs. In May of this year, I made a commitment to myself and to many others who are sitting here that I would not appear in town council in the meetings in June. Unfortunately, when the mayor issued the Pride of Holly Springs Proclamation and specifically omitted the LGBTQ community, I really felt I couldn't stay silent. The mayor's been quoted as saying it's a great first attempt, and I'm here to tell you that it's an insult to the LGBTQ community. Holly Springs could have used many other inclusive proclamations as a roadmap, Wake County, for example, Apex, yet you guys chose another path. Holly Springs prides itself on its openness, its diversity, inclusivity, and once again, we've missed the mark. Sadly, it doesn't really surprise me since we're still at a point where we refuse to sign the non-discrimination ordinance. One of the things that becomes very obvious is every town council meeting, the public comment period gets moved later and later and later in the order of business. And it lets all of us know how important our comments are to you. People want to stay till 9 o'clock at night, they're going to be heard. They want to stay till 10 o'clock at night, they're going to be heard. But when they were earlier in the event, in town council, I think we had a lot more participation. So something to revisit potentially.
My name is Leslie Corner. I live here in Holly Springs. I just wanted to speak today. When this native California girl moved here, I had the mistaken idea that you here in North Carolina had made progress in the areas of acceptance and inclusion. It never entered my silly little head that my children might not be able to feel safe visiting me here in this lovely town. By specifically omitting the LGBTQIA community from your recent Pride Proclamation, refusing to sign onto the Wake County NDO, and instead adopting a toothless resolution, you have sent the message loud and clear that me and mine, and those families like mine, with people that are part of this community in them, are specifically not welcome here. Message received.
Thank you for allowing me to speak. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am here to support my children as well as the LGBTQ plus community. I wish that my community was accepting. I do not believe that this council is accepting of my children and the community. I have been here for 16 years, and I am appalled at the proclamation stating a pride of Holly Springs, and I have pride in this community, but pride should be for a group of people who have not been accepted in the community like they should be. North Carolina, our Governor Roy Cooper stated in his proclamation for this year that lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer Pride Month. And our proclamation states none of that. Our proclamation states all people, yes, equality for all, but it includes the Pride community. And I wish that you as a council, you still have time this month to present a re-proclamation for this group of people. And I just wish that my community that I've lived in for so long would accept everyone, because everyone deserves the respect of equality. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, members of council, everyone here tonight, again, thank you for the opportunity to speak. My name is Mike Kondratek. I live at 108 Cabot Drive. Mr. Mayor, I thought your presentation earlier today to begin our meeting was poignant. You recognized an entire month as Park and Rec's month. More important, you included the Parks and Rec staff. I think it was fitting to use this occasion to recognize their efforts. I think we can agree, you and I, probably everybody here, it'd be odd if the staff weren't included in your recognition of this month. And I know the picture that you took no doubt will make its way through the town's communications channels. And the message from all of that will be clear, is that the staff's work and sacrifice and what they add to this community is important. I would just say that the LGBTQIA+ community is not asking for anything more than this. It's to be recognized in a proclamation that uses language that their community, quite literally, has risked their lives to popularize during a month that has been set aside to recognize their work and their sacrifice. And so, Mr. Mayor, I would just ask you to update your Pride Proclamation to include the LGBTQIA+ community so that it is also clear that what they add to this community is important and valued. Thank you so much for your time.
Mr. Mayor, Town Council, my name is Dr. Kristen Vallis. I've been a clinical psychologist for 24 years. I am here today advocating for my clients who are Holly Springs residents and who do not feel empowered to come and speak for themselves. With all due respect, Mr. Mayor, based on clinical research and my professional opinion, your actions were harmful when you specifically excluded the LGBT community from your Pride Proclamation. Research shows this community has 2.5 times more likely to experience trauma, anxiety, depression, and suicide. In my practice, nearly all of my LGBT clients have expressed suicidal ideation and fears about them safely being able to be in the world authentically as themselves. This difference is understood by the minority stress model. I'm not going to get into what that is. I'm happy to discuss it. But to say it plainly, this prevalence difference is not because of who they are. It's because of how they are treated. They're unaccepted, they're unrecognized, and they feel unsafe. During the last meeting, you were commended for fostering mental health. You need to do better. Your mental health providers need you to do better. We need help in supporting the community. I'm asking you to add sexual orientation to the Pride Proclamation now, not next year. I'm also asking the Town Council to pass the non-discrimination ordinance and join Wake County in legally protecting all of Holly Springs residents from discrimination. These actions will make a positive, tangible difference in promoting mental wellness in our community, and we need it. Thank you.
That's all we got for public comment.